I just left the lawyer's office. Divorced.
Tonight is a harder night because I have to go home to reality. And this has kind of been like an escape from reality.
Today, we're examining the story of a woman who chose to walk away from the man who had genuinely tried to help her build a more stable life. And it didn't take long for the excitement of the separation to fade as the weight of reality and regret began to set in. What may have felt like a bold new beginning quickly revealed itself to be a difficult turning point, as the consequences of that decision became impossible to ignore.
It is, it's Saturday night in Florida before I go home. And I know that I said I would do like a live update for you guys, and I can't since I got, don't want to get in trouble for saying stuff, but I thought maybe this is like next best, for people that have invested in me. But tonight is a harder night because I guess it's that like I have to go home to reality, and this has kind of been like an escape from reality. And honestly, like I hate when people get on here and cry, but like I get it, like I'm trying to be very transparent and raw. And I don't want to get on here and have a full-blown meltdown like I did at the river, but like the worst is not even like here yet, And I know I'll get better in time. I'll get stronger, and I'm a lot stronger than I was back in January. But in January, it wasn't like it was done. Like my marriage was done, because in my head, like I still wanted it. But this time, like it's over, and I know. I plan to start taking care of stuff on Monday. I took off work too that day, like originally. So I'm gonna try to start taking care of things. And just grieve, I think being live at night like helps my mind, because like when it's quiet and laying in an empty bed, like it's hard. So that's where I'm at tonight. It's about 6:30, and I'm cleaning up the Airbnb, getting stuff ready, and I think we're gonna pack the car so that we can just wake up and leave. We have an 11-hour drive back to Arkansas, and yeah. So that's where I'm at. I'm so sorry for being ugly on here, but I'm just trying to be like honest, and today was a great day, like at the beach, like honestly, I walked down to the ocean, just stood there like just soaking it in, and like taking the like deep breath, like, and honestly, like I just prayed to God, like just help my heart, and all the like things to come. Because it's broken. All of me is shattered. Like inside, outside, like I'm shattered. Anyway, I feel like that's enough crying, so I'm gonna get off. So I'm not sitting here doing this to you guys. But I hope everybody's well. Miss you.
She left her husband believing independence would be easy and exciting, and for a while she embraced the attention, the outings, and the freedom, as if she had escaped something that was holding her back. But once the excitement faded, reality took over, and what seemed like liberation began to feel more like loss, leaving her to face the consequences of a decision made in impulse rather than wisdom.
I just left the lawyer's office. Divorced. Divorcing the person you love, it's not for the weak. He walked in with a Coke and a Snickers for me, which is my typical breakfast. Tried to hold my hand in the lobby. Said this wasn't what he wanted. That's what being married to a narcissist is like. We were taken upstairs and separated in conference rooms. He was on one end, I was on the other. As I'm sitting there, he starts liking old text messages. That's what being married to a narcissist is like. So during the entire time, which was about 2 hours, I didn't touch the Coke or the Snickers. After I signed and started to cry, I left in a hurry. And I set the Coke with the little paper still on top in the Snickers bar on his truck. Sends a louder message. I don't want anything from him. I don't need anything from him. I just wanted him. And he couldn't be that. So this is just a honest video that I'll be okay, but hurts a lot. So now I get to go to work and pretend that everything's okay while I'm crumbling. Thank you to everybody that's been so nice and supportive and helped along the way. It's done.
She made it clear that she wanted nothing from her husband except distance, and despite his efforts to repair the relationship, he respected her wishes, stepped away, and moved on. Now, seeing him build a new chapter with someone else appears to have shifted her perspective, and the same separation she once demanded has become much harder for her to accept.
Hi. So, normally I don't go to the big Walmart. Well, I did a grocery order last night and they didn't deliver it, so I changed it to pick up to today. So I go out there and guess whose car was there? And so then I'm like, So I go out there and as I'm leaving, guess who's sitting in their car? And so I was like, roll my window down and I gave her the little Christmas spirit bird. And so then, and she 100% saw me. And so then I went up to the red light and I made a circle and I drove back and I did it again. And I honked my horn this time. Yeah, I did. And I'm tempted to drive out to him and do him too, but he'll probably turn me in for harassment, so I won't do that because I can't go to jail because then I won't see a judge till next week and I'm not doing that. So, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about spreading Christmas cheer.
At this point, the situation speaks for itself. After insisting she wanted nothing to do with him, she now seems determined to regain the attention of the very man she claimed she no longer wanted, largely because he has moved on. Her frustration has escalated into public accusations that his new relationship began before the marriage was officially over, and in one of the clearest signs of how personal this has become, she even confronted his new partner at her home in their small town.
Let me tell you though, you think he's all big and bad? He's got nothing. That truck, it's mine. I gave him his fucking job. He has nothing. Nothing. So then it's more than that.
I never gave a shit about the money.
Does he say he loves you? Yeah. So slept with him. Yeah. Like, you want to be a woman, then woman up. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I've slept with him.
That's what I thought. Should have brought his clips that I picked up. He'll be moving in. Just like I said, he has nothing. That truck, it's mine. He will have nothing. He doesn't even have $1 right now. So I'm glad it's not about the money. So
Going to someone else's home to make personal accusations showed just how far emotion had begun to override judgment. Instead of accepting that the marriage had ended, she seemed increasingly driven by resentment, trying to discredit the new relationship while insisting she had been the one who carried everything in the past. The situation is especially striking given that he had once chosen to commit fully, accept her circumstances, and help build a life together, only for that commitment to end in separation and public fallout. Now, much of what remains appears to be regret expressed through social media posts and repeated attempts to revisit a chapter that is already closed. The real lesson here is to protect your peace, move carefully in relationships, and stay focused on your purpose, because clarity, discipline, and self-respect will always take you further than drama ever will. I appreciate your support. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if this message speaks to you.